What's up, people? Thank you for checking out the video, for checking out the channel, man. I appreciate that. We'll be jumping into the 5th episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season 3. The episode title is The Aluminum Monster versus Fatty Magoo, man. Yeah, Aluminum Monster versus Fatty Magoo. Let's jump into the video. It sucks that Barbara is gone. In the comments, you guys have told me that the gang regrets writing her off or killing her so early, or killing her, at all. I get that, man. I'm also sad too. I'm sad too, man, that we won't see Barbara again. But we'll still follow the gang, man. Let's go. Let's jump into the video.
You have like 4 articles of clothing, and that's it for years and years and years now. So buy something new.
Someone should teach these people how to do a decent hem, don't you think?
Oh, are you unsatisfied with that hem? No. Just try the shirt on and buy it.
All right.
Charlie doesn't do anything good for himself, man. She literally has to fucking force him to to buy himself some clothes.
Dee Reynolds?
Yeah.
Ingrid!
What happened to all of the fat parts?
I lost them! I don't have that hideously ugly, disgusting back brace anymore.
I can see the aluminum monster, Dee and Fatty Magoo. So she used to be fat in high school, but now she's hot, man. Life. We've seen that happen a lot, man. That happens, I'm sure we all know that person who no one even glanced at in school, but now they're like a smoke show. And you're like, how the fuck did that happen? How the fuck did that happen? Someone should have told me that you'd end up looking like this. Then I would have paid attention, like closer attention, but it happens.
You were the aluminum monster.
Yes.
I was Fatty Magoo. Every day it was famous actress this and famous model that, and all the kids did was laugh at you.
That is.
I thought to myself, if the aluminum monster can do it, then so can I. They're in my store.
This is your store.
Yes.
Wow.
Are you a model now?
Not now. Yeah.
And did you go to law school?
For a little while. I loved it. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do all of that. I just ran into the biggest loser from my high school, and she owns this store. It like inspired her or something, which is terrible.
Want a couple things, slip them on, we'll just walk right out of here.
No.
Not suspicious at all, Charlie. Not suspicious at all, man. You're wearing a hoodie, a button-up shirt, t-shirt on top of it. Dude looks like the belt part. It looks like he's a fucking Roman warrior or some shit, man. Like some gladiator shit that people used to wear back in the day. Those fucking giant belts with those giant buckles, Charlie, man. God bless you, Charlie.
I got a fatty to take down. I can't believe you stole that shirt.
Oh, come on, I steal lots of things. Dee's designing a dress to put her old nerd friend back in her place.
Dennis is going to bang this friend, man. Here comes the spanner in Dee's plan. I can see where this is going, man. Dee will want to destroy her. Dennis will want to protect her because he wants to bang her or whatever. Let's go.
Fatty Magoo? Right. Oh, your old sidekick. What's she been up to? But sweet Dee, being a winner is not something that you can become. It's something that you're kind of born with. Is this? Oh, no. Is it a raincoat?
It's not a raincoat.
Oh, no, that's a plug. It's a light bulb.
all right, now.
Have your hands been smashed with hammers? What is wrong with you?
Okay, I'm going to start with the breasts.
Oh, naturally.
Come on.
Right, okay?
Right? Oh, those are
Beautiful.
big. Damn, dude, you can draw. I'm getting kind of like a little flustered.
Dick, Charlie, come on. I thought we were a team. What is this? This woman doesn't even have a rib cage. You used to be popular in high school, but I think you peaked.
Even the guy back there, he felt that too, and he's like, oh shit.
I haven't even begun to peak. And when I do peak, you'll know. Everybody in Philadelphia is gonna feel it. I'm in my prime. Your loser friend is gonna buy him because she's a fatty. And that's just the way of the world.
That lead paint is extremely toxic.
What? Is that why I'm feeling so dizzy?
Are you a Saudi Arabian prince or something?
I'm manipulating you. That's the way I get people to do things for me.
How did you do that?
If you make my chair look really nice, I will tell you.
Deal! Dennis and I are gonna make a dress, see if we can sell it.
You're gonna go in the garment business? Who's gonna run the operation?
It's not an operation, dude. Look, I just want your help getting a sewing machine.
These are just pictures of women with giant breasts. In some of these sketches, the women aren't even wearing clothes.
You're an attractive enough girl. I mean, certainly you've got some potential. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll even make one special. Just for you. I might even consider having sex with you. How does that sound?
Terrible.
You're having a reaction. That's understandable. It's the nerd in you talking. How many of my dresses would you like to order?
None.
Winners, we don't listen to words like no or don't or stop.
Please don't do that.
Save your breath, Ingrid. Those words have never worked on me.
Fucking Dennis, man. Basically, to Dennis, no means yes.
Dennis's designs are terrible.
I enjoy them.
I know you do, Charlie. I walked in and saw you enjoying them very much this morning.
yeah.
You were scratching hard and very vigorously.
No, that's because that's the only way I can.
No.
Hey, look, the pretty lady gets naked, of course, and I help her into the prototype, yes? And I feel very sensual about her because she looks so good. But she asked me back to her place. Where did that come from? I accept, you know, and she says, you know, do you want to make love, Charlie?
Oh, God.
And I say, are you serious? Because yes, I do.
He's getting really into it, man. He's really getting into it, man. It kind of reminds me of Joey Diaz telling that one-legged woman story, man. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. Joey Diaz telling a story about how he slept with a one-legged woman, and he really gets into it while describing the scene, man. He kind of reminds me of that, man.
Charlie! Jesus!
D!
I've been standing here the whole time.
Charlie just blacked out, man.
What are you doing? 'Cause
Oh,
you're looking
Jesus, I'm
pretty-
gonna do it
All right,
myself.
That's exactly the way I ran my sweatshops. You gotta break them. You gotta break them like dogs. First rule of manipulation is you gotta show them who is boss. Then they find their place. That's it.
Dennis has an announcement.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm wondering what it is.
We have just received our first order.
What the hell did Fatty Magoo like about your sketches?
Shut up. How many did they order?
25.
25? Do you have any more of those sketches? You know, maybe like one where like the lady's like looking right at you. I mean,
Stop talking to me.
I'm designing my own clothes. I'm supposed to be the one who's beating Fatty Magoo. I know you're trying to manipulate me, and it's not going to work. Get your hand off my shoulder, because I've got a fatty to burn.
Who is this?
My God.
Are you sure this is the right size?
My God, what did you eat the entire kitchen cupboard today? Take this gut and suck it in.
What gut?
Suck the gut in before I scream.
Did you kick in my door?
I intend to kick down a lot of doors today, Ingrid. My model is a little on the side. You're saying that you love the dress, but you hate this model. Your disgusting body is ruining it.
I can't believe I let you see me naked.
The only crime that's being committed today is the crime of ugliness. And sadly, you can't press charges for that. You've been a disappointment. Shame on you.
How you doing with Charlie? Did you break him like a dog yet?
almost. What are you working on?
It's my dress, you know that?
Ooh. The dress does not fit the prototype.
I don't give a shit.
I do have some jerky in my pocket. You want some? Shake. Speak.
I would like some jerky, please.
Good boy. You want a piece of jerky?
Dresses, dude. 25. Pretty efficient, huh? Want me to help you bring them to the store?
No! No, I don't want you to ever go to the store, ever! You just got another order?
We did? For how many?
This is that, you know, just keep on lying and lying and lying, and the lies just pile on and pile on and pile on. That's what's going to happen here, man. Oh my God, they're playing. Is that Nazi propaganda, man?
Things have changed around here. They're running this place like a concentration camp. I mean, we shouldn't even be talking right now. They're watching us, D. They're always watching us.
What do you think they're saying out there, Frank? Wait till you hear the steam whistle.
Is that a steam whistle?
So fucked up, man.
What happened to my dress?
It was destroyed and the materials were distributed amongst the workers.
I worked forever on that dress.
We're gonna have to let her go.
You heard the man, T. Get off the floor!
We're out of here!
No.
I'm staging a strike. Let's go!
Pull it again! I'll pull it again!
You can do it, Dennis, because you're a winner. I haven't even begun to peak, but you're gonna peak today. Make it work, Dennis.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Make it work.
Walk it, baby.
I'm having you arrested for slave labor.
Those dresses were made by voluntary laborers who work for us on their own free will to feed their starving families in their home country.
It makes you the biggest loser, Fatty Magoo.
Dennis has been lying to us the whole time?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Are you Ingrid Nelson?
Yes?
No shit. And that would make you the aluminum monster. Remember that with the back brace and all that metal? I used to know your brother. Whatever happened to him?
Behold a winner and all this.
Damn. That's a crazy look by Dennis there, man. Shit. Judy Greer. Huh, sounds familiar, that name, Judy Greer. Damn. Dennis, man. Fuck. It's always weird seeing a guy dressed as a chick. When I say weird, I mean like it does something to your mind. At first glance, it's like, wait a minute, you know? Dennis, man. Sweatshops, man. A lot of the stuff that we wear is made or put together in fucking sweatshops, man. I wonder if that's how they do. If they just get people, the way Charlie was like, Mark was describing it there. He was like, they're just voluntary workers who volunteer to do this so that they can feed their starving families. I wonder if that's how, you know, usually the people who work in them are, you know, they're down bad, you know. They're in a tough place, circumstances and all that, you know. And a lot of them probably need to make money to feed their starving families. Their families are not doing well, and they, you know, they do that just to feed their families, just to get by. And I wonder if there's a lot of, you know, I bet there's a lot of shady shit that goes on, especially when it, I'm sure there's an aspect of forced labor. I'm sure they get paid, but I'm sure the conditions are horrific, man. The shit you hear, the images that you see sometimes, even in just normal factories. Imagine just a normal factory where, or maybe what is a sweatshop? Let me just Google what a sweatshop is, man. Maybe it strictly has to do with the garment business. Sweatshop. A sweatshop is defined by the US Government of Labor as a factory that violates 2 or more labor laws. Okay. So there's actually a definition for this. It violates 2 or more labor laws. Sweatshops often have poor working conditions, unfair wages, unreasonable hours, child labor, and a lack of benefits for workers. This happens a lot. I bet if you did the stats or just made like a graph or like or a pie chart or whatever of the amount of labor in the world, yeah, then you have employment as part of that labor, you know. You have voluntary labor, and I'm sure a big chunk of that pie will be occupied by forced labor. I'm sure it happens a lot. It's just if you're not around it, then and some you don't even realize that you're being taken advantage of. Based on this definition, then a lot of businesses violate this. A lot of businesses run a sweatshop, man, because a lot of them violate 2 or more labor laws, especially if you're in a place or in a country where these laws are not upheld as strictly, man. So yeah, there you go. That was season 3, episode 5. Fatty Magoo, man. Fatty Magoo is sexy as fuck now, and she's successful. And Dee feels like shit about that, man, because she feels like she got left behind at some point. You know, they were both in a bad situation in high school. They were both picked on and ridiculed and stuff. So they kind of hung out, maybe, the two of them. But even in that dynamic of theirs, the two of them, Dee kind of felt like she was the superior one, even with her fucking aluminum, with her scoliosis brace, man, her back brace. and she kind of felt like, you know, there was a hierarchy in their dynamic, and she was the big dog and she was the other one, the sidekick kinda, which I think is kinda crazy, because I think being in a back brace is kinda more brutal for your popularity than being fat. You know, you'd think that Fatima Gu would be the superior one, you know, as opposed to D, who had a fucking back brace. So she feels like she needs to put Fatima Gu back in her place, man. Fatima Gu has gone on to do amazing things with her life, but D, not so much. Not so much, man. She was telling Dennis, or accusing Dennis of having peaked in high school. I think she kind of peaked too, and it's unfortunate because she peaked in a fucking back brace. You know, she couldn't enjoy her peak because she was probably in a fucking back brace. Ah, good episode. Good episode. I'm very fascinated by what, you know, what happened here between D and Fatima Gu, what the psychology was behind all that, man. You know, because when you meet former classmates, there's usually that initial moment or interaction of, oh, so what are you doing with your life right now? And you can understand where someone like D is coming from. You know, when you reconnect with someone that you went to school with and you realize they've done so much and you haven't done much, it kind of sucks. You know, it kind of sucks, but it depends on you. It really depends on you, the way it affects you. You can be happy for the person. You can be, you know, you can be, you know, it is not a word, unegotistic about it, you know. Just, it's called, the lack of ego is called what? There's a word for it, man. Anyway, it depends on you, the way it hits you, man. You can be happy for them. You can be like, oh, well. You can be indifferent. You can just, you know, your life is your life. Their life is their life. It shouldn't fucking affect you that much. But sometimes if you're insecure, it fucking does something. And D went through that, man. Anyway, I've been rambling for a while now. I want to jump into the next episode. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, share. Check out my Patreon, man.